Hello once again. I initially was going to start doing like a walkthrough, let's play sort of series on Dragonborn DLC, and then I did a search on YouTube and I realized that everybody with a frickin' YouTube account is doing that. So I decided, my videos really won't stand out amongst that, except for the people who already know about my channel, but I'm sure those people who want to watch Let's Plays and walkthroughs already have their own preferences and their own people that they like to see do that, so no sense in me doing that. So instead I decided that I'm going to not do your traditional sort of walkthrough or playthrough. Instead what I'll do is I'll find like interesting sections or interesting dungeons or sort of Easter egg kind of things for the Dragonborn DLC, and just sort of show those. So I'm going to start things off with this. This is it's going to be kind of like a walkthrough in a sense of this, probably the coolest dungeon that I've seen in Skyrim so far. So for those of you who don't like long videos or don't like walkthroughs or what have you, then this is probably not the video for you. Just give you a heads up now. I can't pronounce the name of this thing, so I'm just going to show you. There you go. This thing. Fahlbtharz. We'll pretend that that's correct. Anyway, this dungeon. It's a Dwemer rune. About halfway, well, yeah, about halfway up the island. And this is the Waterstone, so if you have any of these locations discovered, you can fast travel there and just do a quick hike. It's actually not too far off from the Abandoned Lodge, if you have that one. I just started out with this particular character on the Dragonborn DLC, so I really don't have much discovered. Anyway, enough blabbing. Let's get going. When you first get here, there'll be, I think, 3 or 4 Reeklings and one dude on a wild boar that you can just pig off however you want to. Alright. The lighting in here is at least really good. I like that. Oh. Ooh, almost didn't see those guys. Alright. Switch. Which closes the door. Alright. Alright, I'm guessing I have to do something with this. And of course the buttons don't tell me what they do. That would be too easy. Okay, that closed the door. Alright, let's see. What does this do? It summons a spider. Okay. Alright. That starts the Deathblade thing. Okay. Alright, what does this do? Summons another spider. That's exciting. Okay. Oh, was that the last one? Yep. Balls. It's not that these things are particularly, you know, difficult to beat, it's just they're annoying. Might as well leave my sword and shield out here at this rate. Oh, a fire jet right beside my face, okay. That did what? That opened this door. Scroll of mass paralysis. Ooh. I pick up these scrolls of mass paralysis and I always think, oh man, that would be great. But I always forget that I have them in my inventory and I never use them. Starts the blade on the other side. Fantastic. There we go. Holy crap. Alright, so this button, for those of you who are watching it, don't waste your time with all this other crap. This one right here opens up the door. What does this one do? Nothing. Alright. Where am I supposed to go? Door. Oh, looks like our resonator. I'm just gonna check up here real quick, see if there's anything interesting. There's a chest. Oh, come on. There we go. Nothing great. Alright, resonators. For those of you who have the Dawnguard DLC, you'll recognize it. For those of you who don't have the Dawnguard DLC, it's a new kind of mechanic that they've thrown into the game. Basically, it's a switch, a toggle, kind of, but you have to smack it. And it spins up, and usually it's either on or off, and that will open up doors or activate some sort of thingam. Oh, what the hell? What the hell is this thing crapping out all over the place? Get away! Oil spider. What the hell? What the hell's the point of a spider that craps out oil everywhere? Oh, I guess it's... Yeah, if you're a mage and you're using like fire cloak or something, I could see how that would be kind of annoying. Alright. So now, normally the lighting won't be this sort of dramatic and this cool in your vanilla game, but I'm using a mod called, what is it called? SKYRIM Lighting Overhaul? Yes, that's it. And, basically, normally to get this kind of effect, this kind of nice lighting and everything like that, you have to use like an ENB or something. But not everyone has a machine that's beefy enough to handle an ENB these days. I know mine can kind of do it, but it has to be like an ENB that's designed for performance. Anything else, and it just, my computer whines and cries at me. Even had to crash the desktop once. That was kind of funny. I'm like, wow, computer, great ENB, and it's like, no, and then that was it. So what this does is, instead of using post-processing effects like an ENB does, the guy basically went into every interior cell and just redid the lighting from within the engine itself. So you don't get any frame loss, and it's not using post-processing. He just remapped all the lighting. I think so far he's got like almost all the interior cells done, and he's working on the exterior cells. It's really friggin' dark. And he's working on the exterior cells right now. I don't know if he's got that done or how much of that done he has. But as of right now on the Nexus, he only has the interior stuff done. And The reason why the Dragonborn DLC was affected by it is because game designers love to reuse the same cells over and over again, right? It saves them work. They don't have to come up with new cells. So there are certain areas throughout the Dragonborn DLC, like this, where you're like, wow, the lighting's awesome. That's because they're reusing a cell. I'm just grabbing these real quick because my guy is an alchemy character. Like I said, this isn't going to be your typical sort of walkthrough. I'm actually going through this because there's stuff I need in here. There's actually a pretty decent reward too at the end of this dungeon. If your character is kind of using like a mid-tier sort of armor, so if you're like around Dwarven and Ebony armor, then the reward at the end of this dungeon is actually going to be really useful for you, especially if you're not a character that has any sort of ranged attacks. Oh wow, this is cool. So, water, bunch of spinning gears. This part, I don't know, this reminded me of another game, which I can't remember the name of right now. But basically, as you can see, you kind of got to use the gears to get around. So it kind of became like a platformer almost. Now I headed off in the right direction first, but I really don't think it matters. You can either go up the left or right side first. I just find that overall coming here is easier if you go up the right side first. What the hell is that? Something blew up beside me. Oh, it's one of the trebuchet things. Oops. Okay. Aha. I know it's kind of dark, I don't know if you saw that, but basically each one of these towers is linked up to the gear at the bottom. So by flicking those switches, these big gears turning actually rotate these towers. So it's kind of like a big puzzle you have to solve. You have to rotate the towers to form the walkways so that you can get across to where you need to go. So you're going to have to basically go up one side, rotate the towers, then go up the other side, rotate the towers. I didn't check in here. I'm going to check in here real quick. Looks to be like a storage or something. Maybe there's something good in here. My light just went out. Oh yeah, that's another thing that the lighting does is actually now your spells actually give off light. Not a whole lot of light, but if I didn't actually want to use the candlelight spell at its fullest like here and I just needed a little bit of light to see something, then any spell, all spells give off light, and they give off the light and the color that the spell is too, so really handy. I'll if I remember, I'll put a link to each of the mods that I'm using in the description. So like the armor mod that I'm using, the capes, face and the eyes and stuff like that. Again, if I remember. Which I might not. So if I do forget, please leave a comment and, you know, say, hey, where the hell is your mods? This is one of the new enemy units that we get with this DLC. It's basically a walking turret. hell's just hit me? Something up here hit me. Huh. Bastard. Come on. Stick your stupid head out. There we go. One more. There we go. No? Oh, you dodged it. Oh, no, he didn't. He's dead. Yay. Alright, I think I've reached about as far as I can go on this side, so I'm gonna have to jump down on the gears here. Hopefully it doesn't hurt too much. Oh, just a little bit, that's not too bad. Shield of shocks. Shock suppression. I've already got that, I don't need that. Dead body. Yeah, I know it's a lot of books. Basically, I just collect the books because I have a lot of houses with bookshelves and nothing really to put in them, so why not collect the books? There you go. Okay, so that's what we're after. The Visage of Mazund. So it's basically it's a unique dwarven helmet with a pretty cool enchantment, which you guys will see at the end here what it does. I'll be sure to show it off. Anything down here? Another catwalk to lower, which goes down there, which I guess is helpful if I fall off and land in the water. Alright. Boilery. Okay, so up here we got a bunch of actuators. I'm guessing this is the boiler. Nah, I don't need any of that crap. Alright. Stairs up. Yes. Oh, dead guy. Ulan. Okay, so this is the partner of the dead girl that we saw earlier. Okay. So, let's find out if he's got anything interesting to say. Ulan. Ulan's journal. SK can't probably open the gates. Controlled by large boiler in the center of the room. Okay, we figured that much out. Okay, nice picture of the boiler. Alright. We're gonna try again. Must be a trick to it. Okay. Alright, so I'm guessing from these two diagrams we're supposed to figure out the combination. Alright. So let's test some of this out here. So if I hit this guy, how many turn on? 3. And he says there's 20, so we have to get all 20 turned on. Four. Okay. 6. Okay, so it's not going up in even numbers. 3, 4, 6. Okay. So what's this? 8? Nine. 3, 4, 6, 9. Okay. $13. Yeah. 13. Well, in the journal we know that the last one is 18, so I don't need to hit that one. Alright, so 3, 4, 6, 9, 13, 18. I need to make 20. Okay. 3 plus 4. It's 13. Well, shit. My grade 9 math teacher was right. You do need math in an everyday situation. Look at that, even playing games, I needed to add. Alright, so what does this get us? That gets the door open. Okay. There's another actuator there, which does... opens up the gate. So I guess that's handy if you did the other side first and you need to backtrack. Okay. That's friggin' cool. Okay, so it doesn't quite get me across. Let's see if we can make it to the gear here. What the hell? Nice. Okay. Whew, I was worried I'd get like crushed underneath there or something, but luckily that didn't seem to happen. Chest. Oh, sapphire, dread zombie, moonstone. Oh, that's crap. Bow of expelling. Okay, another resonator. Makes the path over there, but I'm stuck here. Can I whirlwind across? No, there's a gate in the way. Come on. Will this work? Ha! Excellent. Ah, some more of those friggin' spiders. Ha! I just hear spiders popping and exploding all around me, so I'm guessing. Friggin' dickhead, hold still so I can kill you. What the hell? Here. Teach you to run away. Yeah, you guys probably can't see crap at home, eh, watching this? Yeah, sorry about that. There we go. At least now you guys can kind of see. Shows up great on my screen. I don't know how dark this is going to be when you see it on YouTube, but anyway. Alright, that done. Dynamo actuator. Dynamo actuator. Okay. So I need some dynamos. Which I think are inside these guys, right? Okay. Roadhouse. Alright. There we go, Dynamo Core. I need 2 of them. Is there another one of these guys? Yeah, excellent. Actually, what am I worried about? Oh! Suck it! There we go. Alright, so we have our 2 dynamo cores, and that should... Where the hell do I get back up here? Extend the catwalk so we can get into the final chamber, or open the door, or whatever the hell it needs to do. Okay, oh, okay, and there's bars. Alright. There we go. Sweet. Piles of gold. Always good. Wow, a lot of gold. Oh, and one of these guys. Resonant stones, which you need for one of the other Dwemer ruins. Alright, so here's the helmet. Visage of Mizund. So this is what all the big fuss is about. So, increases your stamina by 60 points and allows the wearer to release Breath of Nunchuck. Powerful steam attack. So, it sounds like, essentially, you get the same power that the Steam Centurions get, which we'll try out now. you go. So that's kind of cool, I guess. Let's try it out on something that's alive. Alright, where the hell am I? All the way down here, okay. Where's a good place to go? I think there's a... I'm just going back up to the ruin just because I think there's a Reekling camp or something up here. Or maybe I'll run into a Reaver or something. Yeah, I think it's this passage up here. There's some Reeklings just chilling here. So we'll see what the steam attack does. I'm curious. I've picked up the helmet once with another character, but I've never actually used it, so let's see what this does. Okay, that didn't do dick to him. Okay, this seems to be largely ineffective. Okay, so it does like a little damage. Is this costing me stamina every time I use it? It is! Oh, no wonder. Okay, so at the expense of stamina, I get to fire off a shitty steam attack. Alright, great. Is it maybe the more stamina I have, the more powerful the attack is? Let's see if that works. Come on, stamina. Okay, that's stupid. Do I have a potion? Otherwise it'll be here forever. Let's see. Ultimate stamina, ultimate healing. Alright. What the hell? Reeklings are weird. Strange vessel. Is this a Dwemer airship? Oh, it is! Oh, that's cool! Okay, so there you go. I wanted to do something about Easter eggs and hidden things, so here you go. This is from Morrowind, actually. I don't know if you guys played Morrowind or not, but there was a side quest in Morrowind, specifically for the Blood Moon expansion, which took place on Solstheim, where someone was researching Dwemer technology and basically came to the conclusion that Dwemer had basically blimps or whatever you want to call it, but basically flying airships. And he was determined to recreate the airship and the Dwemer technology. So he had made a prototype, and they hit a storm or something, a blizzard, and he had sunk all his money on it and everything like that. Anyways, it crashes, and the side quest, I forget exactly what it is. He sends you to the ruin to get him something, the power source or whatever, so he could start again. But yeah, so that's what this is. It's the wreck of, I forget the name of the ship now. Man, it's been ages since I've played Morrowind, so I really forget, but yeah, where are we? We're in the mountains. Yeah, I remember it not being up in the mountains. I remember being at the base of a mountain, but whatever, that was back in 1996, so I don't know, maybe my memory isn't as great as I thought it was. But yeah, there you go. So, Steam Helmet, Visage of Mazarchuk, or whatever it's called. At the cost of stamina, it ejects a shitty steam attack. So there you go. I guess if you get this early on in the game, like I don't know, if you come to Solstheim when you're like level 20 or something, then this might be worth it. But at this level, it's just not, for me anyway, for this character, just doesn't cut it. But anyway, there you go. Thanks for watching. I know it was long, but I warned you ahead of time. If you want me to do more of these little Easter egg things, let me know. I found at least 5 or 6 of them now in the game, so... Alright, leave a comment, like it if you liked it. See y'all later.